Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Stop the applause. No, I have not been resurrected. You can see it said that not a hair on the head would be lost. If you can see, the hair is still gone, so I am not resurrected. This is Sir David the Bard, king of bullshit. I have not died, and someone who said the Bard was abusing you by not recording. You being an ass. I think it was Anna. I don't know. My ex-wife said that I was abusing them when I did report. Now I'm not reporting. It's Bard abuse. All right. Um, when there's nothing to say, the best thing to say is nothing. So, just let me update you on my boring, stupid life. I bought a new car, and it has a four-wheel drive. Here in Kangaroo City, when you get out there on that damn sand chasing a kangaroo, you can get bogged down. So it has four-wheel drive. I wish I was in Utah rather than in Kangaroo City here, because they have snow up there and ice and shit that just, you're stuck all the time. And so the Prius bit the dust. I love the Prius. It was a great car. It was too low to the ground to drive here in Kangaroo City. You couldn't hit kangaroos. They just pushed their ass. It was so low. The RAV4 Toyota, bam, you can hit a kangaroo and go right over it. And if your wheels start slipping, lock in the four-wheel drive and get another kangaroo. So anyway, I got this new car. And the reason I got it is that when I went into the dealership, there was a lady salesman. Damn. Damn. I didn't need a new car. I didn't want a new car. But when a nice woman says to you, Bard, Sir David the Bard, you don't look like you're driving that Prius. You look like you're wearing it. You need something a little more manly and larger. I thought, this girl knows what she's talking about. So there goes $30,000 out the damn window again. Anyway, the seats go down in this thing, and it really lays flat. It's very nice. I just got back half an hour ago from California. Oh no, California, Australia. California, Australia. There's a city down here called California, and they copy everything in California. You really think you're in California, but down here, down under. We have a fake California. But anyway, I just drove like 2,000 miles, and I've got 10,000 more to go because it's a hell of a long ways from Kangaroo City. Anyway, my mom has died and has been resurrected over and over again this last month or two. And I've learned a lot. I went down and visited my mom, who is now in a nursing home. And when I called her, she kept saying to me, she said, Bard, I need you. And I said, well, you never said that before. Are you out of money? So anyway, she gave me birth, and she gave me hell. So I decided I'd go down and visit Mom. And that was a depressing situation, just to be in with all those dead people in wheelchairs. They keep moving them. I don't know who's dead and who's not dead down there. They just lay there with their eyes closed, and they're dead. But they put them in bed and get them up again the next day. Anyway, I said to my family, do you want to go to the famous California here down in Australia? And they go, yeah, but that's bitching. Of course, the kids go, I want to get out of school. Okay. So I take the kids out of school, and my wife makes arrangements, and we decide to drive to California. Now, I turned 65 last month, and Jesus, I hate old people. I'm beginning to hate myself. I can't remember shit. When I'm watching TV and the commercial comes on, halfway through the commercial I go, what the hell was I watching? So I scan some more to see what else is on TV. So I'm changing the channels all the time. And, Allison is always reminding me that I'm old. And she says every time she sees a a weight loss program on TV, which is everywhere. She'll come over and point to me, go, Dad, 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 you're going to die. I hope so, honey. I'm eating myself to death. My mother is starving herself to death. She is on a starvation diet protest for being old. So that's a slow suicide. Anyway, every time I travel with this family, the hotel rates are terrible. I mean, you can't go anywhere with a wife and 2 kids to decent places. Now, you can get a Motel 6 that's part of a truck stop. And truck stop showers with no walls to protect your nudity, for $70 or $80. But damn, you got to pay $100, $160, $200 for, a decent place. And so I said to myself, I always say it to me first because I don't want it to sound stupid when I say it to the family. I said, look, we have this new truck car. Why don't we just buy a mattress, lay it in the back, and then we can go to campgrounds and just go in and, sleep for whatever amount of money the campground charge, and they have showers and whatever. And so it looked good on paper, and it worked. I went down, $100, I bought a mattress, and I threw it in the back. And we began to travel. Now, one of the kids, it must have been Alice, and she says, Dad, aren't we supposed to be wearing seat belts rather than laying on a mattress? And I said, honey, the windows are limo tinted. The police can't see that. Don't peek out the window or roll it down. Well, I don't know, we'll get a ticket. I go, shut up, go to sleep. I said, Allison, when I was young 55 years ago, I drove 5 kids to Oklahoma with no seat belts in the back of a Chevette, and they were all back in the area where the back hatch lifted up, and we couldn't close it. There were too many kids, so we drove the whole damn trip. 5 kids hanging out the side of a Chevette, the back. So I said, shut up, you're going to be okay. And if they give a ticket to us, it goes to me, it doesn't go to you. So anyway, Allison is always reminding me when a vehicle needs gas. I have a new title that Allison gave me. She calls me the one-bar man. The one-bar man. In the Prius, it had bars of gas, and it had like 10 bars of how much gas you had. And when you got to the 1 bar level, the lights just started flashing. If you run a hybrid out of gas, you pretty much ruin the car. It has to go to a dealership. You can't just pour gas in it and it's going to go again. So anyway, she's given me that name, and she'll tap me on the shoulder when the gas tank is below half and go, Dad, no 1 bar man. You need to pull in. I go, okay. So anyway, now they're sleeping in the back there, and that's cool. That's cool. And my wife's back there. She's sleeping, and I'm driving. I'm going, God, I'll have a nice driver all awake. And so anyway, we went there, and they have an ocean in the beach in California, and we stayed at the beach. And it was bitching. It really was, because I'm 65. I've never camped. I say to myself for almost 100 years now, why the hell would I want to lay on the ground and have lunch cooked on an open fire? I bought a house, so I don't have to live like that. And in Scouts in the Mormon church, oh my gosh, I gave them a hassle, and now that I know that they molest every boy that they build a teepee over, and I'm not going to tell you what holds up the teepee. Anyway, I camped out. I go, hey, this is good. Now, when you're 300 pounds, you're trying to be skinny in a van so all the people can fit in. That's shit we did in the 60s. Well, anyway, Allison couldn't fit between the 3 of us up there, so she had to go to the bottom of our feet. And she was like, these feet stink down here. I said, shut up. It's Marriott, Filipino Marriott. Just shut up. Go to sleep. So anyway, I come out one morning, and here's Allison looking down at the ground, and I thought, oh my God, she's turned Mormon, she's praying. Well, she wasn't. There was a groundhog that stuck its head up in the campsite. And Allison and this groundhog were kind of like getting it on. They're talking to each other. They become friends. I go, damn. I didn't have my camera out quick enough, and she just stood there for like, I don't know, 25, 30 seconds, and the little thing in the ground kept doing this, and Allison kept doing that. I go, they're friends. I've never seen a live groundhog. I've killed a lot on my lawns over the years with poisons, but Allison, I didn't realize, and she came right into the car and she says, Dad, there's an animal under the ground. I go, yeah, there is. So anyway, that was kind of fun, and then we built a campfire. Now, Jesus, I'm not normal. I'm just not normal. I go over, because I don't build campfires, because I don't give a shit. If I wanted a fire, I'd live by a volcano. But they have all these fire pits around. I go, well, you know, the kids go, Dad, everyone else has a fire. I go, Jesus, now I gotta play like I'm a good dad. So I find this guy that sells firewood in the campsite here, and for $6, you get 6 pieces of wood. So I said to the man, now I've had a wood-burning stove when I lived in Massachusetts, so I'm no ignorant person when it comes to lighting a fire. I can light a fire, but you got to have paper, then you got to have kindling, and you got to get it hot as hell before you start putting the big logs on. So I used to just hold the log with a match under it and it wouldn't light. I go, this sucks. This totally sucks, this home wood-burning stove shit, but I finally learned how to do it. So anyway, I got a bunch of cardboard and got ready to put the logs on, and I thought, well, there's no kindling. So I said to the man, I said, do you sell kindling? He says, no, I should. And I said, I'm going to agree with you on this one. How the hell am I going to? I don't know. I don't know. He just sells logs. So anyway, he's the log man. So finally, I go down to the grocery store, and I say to myself, I don't have any kindling, and it was after 5 o'clock. I could have got some shim shingles from a company if they were still open, but I couldn't get it. So I went into the store and I bought this big can of lighter fluid. And then I bought one of those logs that's wrapped in paper that you just light it and the damn thing goes for 3 hours. And I thought, well, that's good kindling right there. So I took it back to the campsite and I put the big log under all of the big other logs sticking up so the air can get under them. And then I soaked the shit out of it with lighter fluid. And then Allison said, can I light it? I said, that would be the first 10-year-old in space launched from Carpinteria Beach in the Kangaroo City. I said, no, it's going to come up like a damn rocket ship. I don't think so. And well, that's why you're 10 years old. So I lit the son of a bitch, and sure enough, a 65-year-old man running through a campsite on fire doesn't bring a lot of attention. They just expect that for old people. So anyway, I lit him a fire, and then sang to him the song out of the 60s, Light My Fire. So anyway, we slept in the RAV4, the Toyota. And so it was too hot inside. And so I said to the group, I said, I'm going to open my window. And then Allison said, well, the bears can get you. And I go, yeah, they probably could, but I'm so big they couldn't pull me through the window. And she said, well, the robbers could get you. And I thought, lay down. Just go down to the bottom and hide under the covers and pretend Dad is not going to get eaten by a bear. So we left the window open, and it dropped into the low 40s, and the Bard was very cold. And so the Bard had to say to my wife, go start the engine. So she starts the engine, and we warm up, and we close the windows, and then we sleep the rest of the night. Well, we get up in the morning. I didn't realize I haven't been to a drive-in for 100 years. And when I did go, the windows were just fogged as hell. I thought it was being at the beach. Well, there's air in your breath, and if you're breathing, it fogs up very quickly. Well, anyway, we woke up, and the back of the van thing there is all limo tinted, so you can't see in it. But anyway, there was a curtain of fog and water on all of the windows. And so Abigail, my 14-year-old, says, "What the hell is that?" And I said, "Well, honey, you've never been to a drive-in. You don't want to know what that is." Anyway, um, let me see what happened. I'm trying to think. I had a little I'm off a subject now because I didn't take my meds today because I had to drive. I was talking to Allison and she says, "Well, are the Mormons a cult?" And I said, "Yeah, they are." And she wanted to know about Catholics and Buddhists and other kinds of religions. And I told her. She says, "Well, what are we?" And I said, "Well, honey, we're all different." I said, "Your mom is a Christian and she still believes part of the Mormon Church, and I'm an atheist, and your sister's an agnostic." And she says, "Well, Dad, what cult do I belong to?" Jesus. Allison, you're not in any cult. You can decide when you grow up. I never want to see you in a cult. So anyway, we had a visit there with Grandma, and oh my God, if you want to hear negative shit, go visit my mother. And she says, "Well, do you love me?" And I said, "Mom, of course I do. Not very much, but a little bit." I said, "Well, Mom, you weren't the best mom in the world. Why am I going to lie now just because you're dying? I'm not going to kick you. You're like a puppy down. I'm not going to jump on you." She says, "Well, are you going to come back and visit me?" I said, "Mom, I'm 65. I have a family and children to raise. I can't yank everybody out of school and work and spend $500 or $600. Well, it's more than that to come from Australia to come and see you. But I'll try to come down every other month or so." Well, a short story long is basically there's nothing wrong with my mother. She's 86, and she's quit eating. I think she's on a food protest. They can't find a thing wrong with her, but she says she's sick all the time. She's had every test in the world. And I told her, I said, "Mom, if there's nothing physically wrong with you and you're sick, what do you have to look to? I mean, you don't have to be a psychologist to figure out it's mental." So anyway, I gave her a little supposed counseling or lecture on she needs to get her shit together. She's unhappy. She's depressed. She was a Mormon most of her life, and now the Mormon Church is not supplying and giving her the things emotionally that she thought she was going to have, and she got screwed. I got out before they screwed me. So anyway, I wish her the best, and I just had to sit there for hours and hours listening to the details of chronic pain of an aged person. And then I said to my wife when I got home, I said, "Honey, when I had quad bypass surgery, was I that negative?" And she says, "Oh, no, you weren't that negative." Good. I'm glad that I wasn't that much of an ass. But anyway, it was a nice visit to go down there and come back. And I'm seeing molestation crap on Utah every day, and it's so depressing to me. I played with one of my grandchildren down there, in St. George, and basically, to have those little ones that are molested in Utah every day just makes me sick. But anyway, I wanted to let you know this is not barred abuse. There's 820 videos. If anyone has read, listened to all 820, please notify me, and I will tell you that you are a liar. They're so boring you'll never see 820. I'm happy, guys. I've really been able to get out of me the anger, the fear, the resentment of the Mormon Church. They're not important enough to talk about anymore. It's kind of like a fart in the wind. It'll be gone in a minute. Don't worry about it. So anyway, I did notice just before I started this video that section 132 of the Doctrine and Covenants, Joseph Smith saying you're not going anywhere if you don't have polygamous wives and go to the Mormon temple, you're never going to go to heaven. Well, we all knew for years here that they're going to have to change that, and they did. They did. This week they finally changed it, and so they're trying to become more mainstream. They're trying to hide their history. They're trying to hide the lying, the cheating. How do you hide a $5 billion mall? Where do you put a $5 billion ball? Not in your hip pocket. Well, anyway, I'm going to continue to record. I feel good. I'm happy and healthy, other than being bipolar and having, that mental disease plus full diabetes. So much insulin that I just take a whole vial and shoot a whole vial in the morning, a whole vial at night. That and open heart surgery, quad bypass. I'm a pretty healthy guy. The good die young. I'm going to be here a long time, folks. So I'm going to continue to record, but you guys don't pay me, so I don't have to come to work. The money still comes in all the time for the kids in the Philippines, and I'm really excited. There's some new pictures I'll have out here in a little while about buying toys for some of the kids, and school, and pencils, and paper, and food. Again, you donated several pounds of rice again to the orphanage, and I'll have those pictures up, and I do appreciate that. That has just given me a satisfaction in my old age. Is this what I always wanted to do? And if you want to send him 5, 10, 15 bucks, whatever it is, go on to the PayPal and hit it on my YouTube channel, and then hit on the Philippine channel underneath my credit card area there, and you can see where the money went. And I hold the receipts right up to the damn camera, and I take the pictures of the exact kids that got your stuff. And they did have another flood down there, and it delayed it a week or two for delivery. But it has been delivered now, and the proof is coming in. So all of the Mormons who think that I'm very unhappy and very sad, why would they be concerned? If I am, I am. Why don't people just live their own religion in their own hearts, their own minds, and in their own churches? Don't knock on my door. I'm not interested in your religion and your way of seeing the world. I see the world very differently. So I'm going to respect you if you respect me. If not, I'm just going to go from door to door and say, I'm Sir David the Bard Atheist. I'd like you to leave your church. It's an abomination. And I'll carry a little empty book with me. Come on. Religion, if it gives you comfort and peace, and it gives you self-esteem, good Lord, there's nothing wrong with that. But leave me and the rest of the world alone. My standards are higher than Christianity and the Mormon Church. After I've seen the Catholics screwing every boy that's ever been in the Catholic Church, and the Mormons screwing every girl that's been in the Mormon Church, religion is sex. It appears to me all religion is nothing more than sanctified and glorified sex. I can get enough sex without religion. Some people can't. Hey, do what you gotta do. But leave me alone. I learned to be happy. I resigned from the Mormon Church. I could not be happier. I have more money. I have more time. I have more peace. I have more joy. I have more faithful children and wife. And I'm getting my credit score up. And, I'm doing a lot of good things that make me feel good. And you that have watched me on these videos have really saved my life at this point of my life. I needed to get this stuff out. I needed to say how I felt. And with all of my toxic family, I felt like a dog shit for 63 years on the earth. And I don't want to feel that way. I help Filipino children. I've adopted 2 myself. I'm not going to give you my background. My resume is on one of the videos way back, number 20 or something. I feel good being out of the Mormon Church, and I'm happy. If people want to stay in it, that doesn't hurt me. That doesn't hurt me at all. What hurts them is if I don't stay. Why? If it's true, and it's true to them, why do they care about me? Don't give me that fake Jesus said, tell your neighbor and warn your neighbor. That's crap. That's crap. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for saying that it's abuse, Bard abuse, if I don't record. And I didn't announce my vacation here in Kangaroo City to Kangaroo, California, because I didn't want the damn Danites chasing me all over like they always do. I did come home, and God, I haven't looked at it yet. But maybe I should, before I close this. Hang on just a second. Mercy? What was that paper underneath our door when we came home? Could you bring it up to me and then I'll decide what it is? Please bring it up. We went on vacation, came home, and somebody slipped this under our door mat. Bring it up. Let's tell the whole world what it is. I know what it is. It's the goddamn Mormons. I want to see it with my own eyes. Where is it, hon? Okay. Anyway, I just want to show you what it's like. Even here in Kangaroo City, the damn Danites are everywhere. And, oh, here we go. Thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you. Oh, this is going to be exciting. Okay, I'm going to change the lighting because I can't see shit in the dark. Okay, I think my camera adjusted. Oh my gosh. Let's see what was under the bar's door. Oh, for heaven's sakes. It's the Utah South State. Now, what they're doing down here in Kangaroo City, I have no idea of. As a state presidency, we invite you to join with us for state conference. Meeting times, adult session. Those invited to attend, all members age 18 and over, and their neighbors and guests. Priesthood leadership at a certain time. Those invited to attend, state presidency, patriarchs, high council, bishoprics, assholes, liars, cheaters, thieves, Ponzi executives, executive secretary, clerks that lie like a rug, high priests which molest Boy Scouts and secretaries, elders quorum presidents, which is the moving company of the Mormon Church, young men, presidencies and secretaries, and ward mission leaders. General session, oh gosh, it's right here. Please note that this meeting is on Sunday afternoon, not Sunday morning, as is commonly the case. Those invited to attend, all stake members and their guests. Let me lower my light down before I start screaming and yelling. I'm going to call. The bar don't take that shit. Homie, don't play this game. Okay? I am not a member of their damn church. I don't want to be a member of their damn church. You think I'm faking this here? You think I'm faking this? No reason to fake it. You don't have to fake with Mormons. Just be around them long enough and they'll screw up moment after moment. I've asked them on several occasions not to put shit on my doorstep. Not. For a while they were pretty good. They had a list of all the members and they walked around and they put only doorstep stuff on the members. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all. They have every right in the world. If you're a member of their church and they want to put something in your mailbox or whatever, but I'm not. See, this is why I get angry. This is why I don't like Mormon people. Because they allow this. They don't stop it. They don't regulate it. I have to call, and they go, well, what's your problem? Now, I don't have a problem. Your problem is you're putting shit out on my doorstep and on my door, and I don't like it. Can't you respect me? Can't you just respect me and my family? What our religion is not your business. And I don't want the Jehovah's Witness or the Mormons putting crap. I don't want the Catholic Church hanging an altar boy from my doorbell. I'm not interested. They can't believe it. They're in another cult world. They can't believe that I'm not interested. And I haven't been interested for 10 or 15 years, whatever it's been now. So anyway, you got the most recent report. Mormon bullshit right here in front of you. I come home from vacation and I'm happy. I enjoyed my vacation. And I got to deal with this. Now I got to call the state president and go ahead. Guess who this is? Sir David the Bard. Come and pick up your damn flyer. No, I'm not going to throw it away. Send somebody over here and pick it up. Thanks.